Tensions continue to rise within ZANU-PF, and at the center of the storm is Themba Mliswa. Themba Mliswa was accused by Comrade Geza of being paid by Emmerson Mnangagwa so as to smear the name of General Chiwenga. And it seems as if Comrade Geza was actually correct, because it's happening as we speak. Themba Mliswa is speaking authoritatively and is threatening General Chiwenga. And he says General Chiwenga might be committing up to treason. So this is very, very interesting. We have never seen ZANU-PF succession battles in the past few years reaching these levels, but it's now happening. So Themba Mliswa is actually sending a message to the general, and we need to take a look and understand what he says. He says that it's deeply regrettable that there are people who are misinforming the general, which means he's saying that the general is not doing things on his own, he is actually pursuing an agenda. Publicly, we have not seen General Chiwenga doing anything except attacking corruption. But right now, according to this post from Themba Mliswa, he simply confirmed what Comrade Geza has been saying all the while, that all is not well. It's been confirmed right here. So he clearly says that General is undermining the leadership of Emmerson Mnangagwa, number one, and number two is destabilizing the party. How? So it's very, very interesting. And Themba Mliswa is coming at a point where Obet Mpofu has been fired and is no longer the party's Secretary General. And Obet was believed to be one of the key allies of General Chiwenga. So is the blocking of Kudakwashe Gray the issue at the center right here? So Themba goes and say, ZANU-PF. How is General Chiwenga putting ZANU-PF in his own pocket? How is General Chiwenga making himself an individual within ZANU-PF? So, key interesting things, if you look at what is right there on the screen, let me try to highlight what this, so that we get to understand what you're talking about. If you go onto your screen, I have highlighted this. He clearly tells the general, with the general, being a military man does not transcend to you being a president. That is the message right here. He says that the military arena and the political arena are two different things. But we saw Emmerson Mnangagwa needing the military to help him when things were not okay. So power from the army, this is according to Themba Mliswa, power from the army does not seamlessly translate to the political sphere, where mass appeal is fundamental. So at this point in time, if we are to be honest, put Emmerson there, put Chiwenga there, popularly, in terms of popularity, Chiwenga will be more popular than Emmerson. I'm telling you, if you are to put them together, ZANU-PF kwabo, General Chiwenga wanotora chimuti. So, you know, it's becoming more interesting, and Themba Mliswa then comes and say, General Chiwenga believes that he can lead a coup. Where is he getting this? It's because there are fears of a coup within the Mafidi administration. They are scared. Could anything might happen? Those are United Nations General Assembly. He couldn't go there because he is aware, or he was told that a coup can happen in Zimbabwe. So, you know, this is becoming more interesting, because one of the key issues, Themba mentions that, number one, it's treasonous. And number two, Mnangagwa does have the powers to terminate the vice presidency of General Chiwenga. So this has reached these escalating levels where threats are now being issued using third parties. So Comrade Geza was so clear, but he's being proven right here, because Themba is actually doing the job. He's actually doing the work telling General Chiwenga, whatever you are doing with ZANU-PF is treasonous. Whatever you are doing, you can be fired from the party, from the party and government. Basarino pera. That is the message to General Chiwenga. So, you know, he says the general, the VP operates under the discretion of the president, or who is the appointing authority. But does that matter in Zimbabwe? It doesn't, because those who do not win elections become the authority through other means possible. So they use the military to get authority. If somebody is in power through the authority derived from the military, then why is it that Temba is not telling the truth that somebody can assume power through the military via a coup or not a coup? How many coups have we observed and witnessed in Zimbabwe? In 2018, there was a coup. Okay, 17, there was a coup. 2018, there was a coup. 2023, there was a coup. Yes, we are talking about facts right here. Double coups which happened in Zimbabwe through the ballot. They didn't win the election. How do they arrive at a point where they say, I'm the authority? Because they know what happened. They know what really transpired and what really happened. So it's becoming more interesting, and you know, Temba does not care about those who are cheering Emerson and the 2030 agenda. He cares about those who are cheering the general. And in all this, he smuggles Kasukwere and others. I'm not so sure kuti vana Kasukwere vanopinda papi, because it was a miscalculation yana Kasukwere yakaita kuti zvinhu zvavo zvidhakwe. Yes, they miscalculated. So it's either Mnangagwa will calculate well or will miscalculate and lose. But at this point, at this juncture, I believe that he is miscalculating. And this is what's going to lead to the downfall of ZANU-PF. So I have not seen any achievement according to what Temba is saying right here. But the bottom line is, there is a lot which is happening within ZANU-PF. There are tensions within ZANU-PF. Movements are happening within ZANU-PF. Will ZANU-PF survive? I do not know. Will ZANU-PF crumble? I do not know. But what is our hope? Our hope is to see ZANU-PF crumbling. But at the center of everything is one man. Like it or not, but this man is at the center of everything and will be part and parcel of the decision makers. It's Nelson Chamisa. You cannot leave Nelson Chamisa out of the matrix right here. Why? Chamisa came and he spoke about the new. Just a few hours, Chamisa came and he spoke about the new. And the same time Chamisa is speaking about the new, Temba Mliswa is coming, blowing horn or blowing the trumpet on behalf of the Mafidi dynasty against the VP Chiwenga. And another person is being fired within ZANU-PF, that is Obet Mpofu. At the same time, there are accusations that Chamisa had a meeting with Chiwenga. These are accusations which are being raised by the Mafidi faction. So we do not know the truth, but I'm telling you what they are accusing the general of doing, which prompted Mliswa to come here, but he does not disclose everything. So everything which is happening right here. Varikuti isisu general wakaita meeting nemkomana. So general kuita kwavakaita meeting nemkomana is undermining the authority of the president, is undermining ZANU-PF. That is the position yavari kutora. Whether the meeting happened or not, that is the position. So it's becoming more interesting, and we will continue to look at this and understand what is really happening. But I don't want to take much of your time. The bottom line is, Temba Mliswa has been confirmed as the rabid dog deployed to fight General Chiwenga. And it's proven, it's confirmed in these tweets from Temba Mliswa, a man who was denying that he was planning anything with the Mafidi people. In this, he comes right here. to attack the general and tells the general, kuti general munogona kungodzingwa basa anytime. So it's very, very interesting. We will see how everything is going to unfold and happen. But Temba does not mention how Mnangagwa is illegally trying to extend his term to 2030 or even beyond. Should the general continue to be quiet? So this is it. I just want to acknowledge George. Thank you very much for the contribution and thank you very much for being here. Everybody who is live with us right here, thank you very much. I just want to appreciate you and acknowledge you. So this is it. Let us continue to talk in the comment section. Let us continue to have this discussion. Where are we going as a nation? So it's becoming interesting, and I hope and believe that the next few days are going to be an answer to the challenges and problems of Zimbabwe, because people no longer want Emerson and ZANU-PF.